Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. Thanks for hanging out with me, Big Daddy John. I'm in my kitchen once again, just got back from Mexico. We got some stuff from Mexico that we're going to be throwing on here once Derek gets through with editing some of our footage. Had a lot of fun down there. I'm back home, though, back in my own kitchen. You know, you learn stuff when you cook in somebody else's kitchen. You learn that you have to be patient. You learn that the grill don't work like your grill. Ingredients ain't the same as in another country as in the United States. But when you orgasmic about it, you actually stop and you become orgasmic conscious cooking and you change everything as if by magic. So tonight, it's gonna be a short show. Catherine Elizabeth Deanna, what's up? How you doing, sister? Thank you for showing up. Tonight, we got a little something different for y'all. We have an Italian dish. And my wife saw it and she said, pasta con pesto al pomodoro. Now, do y'all know what that means? Pasta with pesto and tomatoes. I've come to find out pomodoro was tomatoes. This is something I'm gonna tell you about this sauce about because I love pasta and spaghetti sauces. So the difference between marinara and pomodoro sauce is that marinara is chunky. The tomatoes are going to be a little bit chunky. You're going to see me, I'm going to put everything in this food processor and the tomatoes are going to go away. They're going to get smooth. See, I like smooth stuff. Okay. So what we have is we have semi-healthy tonight. And I'm going to plate it tonight because you guys on when you guys see this on TikTok, you guys been saying, you never show us the finished product. Tonight, I'm going to let y'all see a little bit of the finished product and I'm going to reminisce. And too bad you're not in the room to taste it, but I'm gonna go there. Let's see. Mexican food is my favorite international food. Yes, sister. Last week, I didn't do so. When I was in Mexico, my Mexican brother was asking me to do more soul food. So I did pork chops, potato salad. I did some teriyaki chicken. I did an apple crisp. It was one my brother having. He's having his birthday down there. Merlin. I said Merlin. And we had a little bit. We were out on the ocean. It was dynamite. We ate a lot of Mexican food because it was the only day that the people in the house that we were living with had the day off, so we had to cook for ourselves. You know, they asked me to cook, and I can't deny it. I can't deny it. No, there you go. I can't sing because they won't play my stuff on YouTube or Facebook because they're like, you sing and you don't have the rights to that music. Everybody hear me sing? No, my ass can't sing professionally. I like to think so. But anyway, the tool for today, or I should say the main ingredient. Stop worrying and thinking. Your stomach will thank you. Now, what is that about? What that really is about is worrying creates just more worrying. I am the king of pain and worrying, but I'm taking that crown off because what happens is that I realize in Chinese medicine, the stomach and the digestive system is connected to the negative attributes of worrying and pensiveness, of thinking. The positive of it is stability, stability, stability. And what I'm working on is having more stability in my world. So I'm gonna let go of that thinking and worrying. And the way you do it is real simple. Y'all ready? Just stop it. Stop fucking worrying and let go and be present. I know I still struggle with that. But I'm learning that there are tools, there's some other tools I might share with you throughout this show to talk about how you let go. Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so what I have is that most of everything, today I kept everything, Tori, that's questionable. Leave the singing to the professionals. Baby, you know you like my singing. That's what made you hook up with my black ass. Anyway. Oh, so let's go here. We're gonna go with the pasta. But first I wanna show you guys a couple things. Okay. This is one of my favorite wines by Orange Swift. Okay. It's called the Pessimist. Okay. You see that? Can y'all see that? It's my favorite wine. It's a blend. It's not sweet, but it's got a sweet end. It's like Tory. But it's one of my favorite wines. This is I hope this is called Aerator. I hope I get this right. I want you guys to see what happens. You pour this through here. It puts more oxygen and air in the wine, and it makes it a lot more drinkable. because the other thing that you could do is just open the wine and let it sit. But I don't have time to wait. I want to have some wine as I'm cooking with you guys tonight. So I want you guys to see that. So what we have is Tori and I trying to do our thing, staying away from gluten. So we found this Trader Joe. Y'all need, when I get big, y'all need to show me some love. This is some egg noodles. They're gluten-free. You buy these at Trader Joe's. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna drop that in the very end because it takes 3 to 5 minutes. If you blink and miss it, they will overcook. Okay, aerator. I'm sorry, thank you, baby. Aerator. Okay, so we gonna get the sauce. This is real simple. Okay, this is a sauce. Move my wine so don't knock it over. That everything's gonna be produced in this food processor. Let me move this over some more in the center. Okay. You guys see all this beauty? Look, so it's basil. See that? Ooh. Tomatoes from the garden. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Walnuts, a half a cup of walnuts, a half a cup of almonds. It called for 3 cloves of garlic, but you know, I'm the garlic king, so I added 4 and a half a cup of cheese. Now, remember I told you Tori and I are trying to stay away from the dairy, okay? Most people eating cow cheese. This is Pecorino Romano cheese. It's made out of sheep milk. It's still dairy, but it's not the same as cow, and it comes from Italy. So usually they're not giving the same chemicals. Now, you probably wonder, how come he has this plant sitting over here? This is basil, Trader Joe's. I like this idea. So I picked off some leaves that I needed for my sauce, and this plant's gonna continue to grow. Usually I buy a bunch and I put it in the water and it doesn't last long. Now I have some baby leaves on there, and guess what's gonna happen? I sit in the sun tomorrow in the window. Let me get this out of the way. I'll keep this in the picture. You guys can see that. No, that's not gonna work. And I'll have basil for at least 2 weeks or another week and a half at least. And I use fresh herbs. Fresh herbs are a lot better than dried herbs, but you can use dried. But for this recipe, we're using fresh. So let me do this. Oh, that's the end of my cord. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drop my almonds, my walnuts, garlic, and tomatoes. Okay. And I think my wife used my measuring cup. Great. Oh, I blamed Tori and she's like, no, I didn't. Okay, I didn't see it. It's a snake would have bit me. So it's a cup of tomatoes, a half a cup of cheese, and about a cup of the basil. And it's real simple. I'm gonna add salt and pepper. Watch this. That easy, y'all. That easy. Can you guys believe it? Simple. Off. Now what you want to do is scrape the walls. Move these out of the way. So what I'm going to do is I have a lot extra. And so the other thing they asked to cook the tomatoes. James, what's up, cuz? Okay, that's my cuz from my wife's side of the family. Everybody's like, cuz. Yeah, that's my cuz. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna let you guys see a little bit what this looks like right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to push that back down. So that's what it looks like. We're not quite done. Okay, so we're gonna add salt and pepper. We're gonna add the basil and the Parmesan cheese. Now, if I can get this to stick on here, right? Okay. There we go. Y'all ready? So we're gonna go for a half cup of olive oil without making a mess. Y'all see that? Half a cup of olive oil. Look at that, look at that. Almost not quite there. But before I do that, it takes about a teaspoon of salt. Let's see, who's that? Ann, what's up, sister? What's up? How you doing? Okay, so a teaspoon of salt I might add a little bit more salt. Remember, I don't put much salt in the beginning because guess what? You can't take the salt out. I'm with you as long as there's cheese, dear John. Oh, thank you, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So remember, the cheese is really salty. So I can always add salt later, but I can't take the salt out. So I'm gonna be very, very conservative. That's the only time I'm conservative is with salt. Other than that, y'all know I'm buck wild. Little black pepper. I'll probably start achoo. Okay. So the Parmigiano cheese, not Parmigiano, Pecorino. We'll add the basil. See that? Put the top back on top. We in for a ride, y'all. Now, you take the top off. You slow pour the olive oil. Look. Now, this is what's cool about this sauce. I'm not gonna use all this sauce tonight, of course, because I don't have that much. This is probably for a pound of pasta. It's just 29. But like Thursday night, when I come home late, I want pizza. Check this out, a different type of pizza. So let's do this here. I want you guys to see the texture of this. I hope you guys can see this. Can you see that? Can't zoom in, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna give you a taster's choice to see what it's like. Wow. Very peppery. We have condensed garlic like that. My wife is going to love this. This creamy, nutty, cheesy. Oh my God. So move this olive oil over here. Now we're ready for the pasta. This pasta is not dry pasta, it's fresh pasta. It doesn't take 8 minutes, 3 minutes. Drop it in here. Drop all of it in here because we need all of that. Put the top back on, put my timer on for 3 minutes. Now, what I'm going to do, so this pasta is actually called to be pretty much, you don't need to add any meat to it. Gino, what's up, my brother? Me and Derek was talking about you earlier. Man, I got a lot of stories on my brother, Gino. That's my brother from another mother. Love that dude. Okay. So what we're going to do is, and what's up? Yeah, we're almost there. So what I went to, Trader Joe's is one of my favorite stores. Let me get this out of the way. I know what Gino's saying, man, you got a lot of this stuff over here, but it's a kitchen. I want people to get the effect that this is the kitchen that I create in every day. And I'm sharing this with you guys. So what I decided is that this pasta didn't call for any meat, but I like a little meat. So what I purchased was prosciutto. You guys see that from Trader Joe's? At the very end, I'm not gonna put it in the sauce or in the pasta because my wife is not really into meat right now. Options, you can use bacon. Cook the bacon off first, of course. You don't want to put raw bacon in there. And you could crumble it over the top. I'm taking prosciutto and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the art as soon as the pasta is done. Okay. Any questions? Anybody got any jokes out here? Pessimist wine, one of the best wines from California. Let's see. I'm not a pasta fan, but sounds good. Yes, Gino, you ain't had my pasta. See, you've been you haven't been in this house yet to check out the pasta. I am coming to Chicago, y'all. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm teaching a class on Friday the 4th. I think it's like 4 o'clock in Chicago. I don't know where it's at yet. I'll have that. You can go to my website, www.beingjohnasher.com. I'm gonna hang out with my family and my friends a little bit before the class and take care of my mom and dad. I'm coming home. I'm really excited because it's a money class. I'm teaching them about the energy about being money. And we have a lot of people coming to this class and I'm excited. And I hope some of my home people, my home boys and girls and family support me come out to this class. You see me what I really do. Because a lot of my family don't know what I do with this. You might have an idea. And when they invited me to this class, to be a part of this class, I was ecstatic. I was like, I get to come on. I think it's out near the airport, though. I think the class is going to be out at the airport. But I'm definitely going to see Gino this time. I'm going to see my boy Derek. I got to see them cats. And I'm waiting for them to come here to the great Northwest. Okay, we have 23 minutes now. Money and food, yummy mix. Hell yeah, Ann. Hell yeah. That's the greatest combination. And once you start understanding, and part of the tool for the day that I was sharing with people was, would you be willing to stop worrying and thinking? Let me ask you all this. What has worrying ever changed? Okay. Y'all know what game show I'm talking about, right? Okay. Anyway, what does worrying and thinking ever change? Have you ever overthought something that it actually falls apart? And tell me, after hours of worrying, what has been created in your world? Now, I'm going to show you guys a trick of the trade. Okay, I'm going back to my food. Okay. Most people won't show you this. What is nothing, right, T? Nothing at all. Not at all. James, Burt, got to go. Love you guys. Love you too, man. Hope to see you sooner than later. Peace and deuces. Okay, so when I'm doing pasta, I'm going to check my pasta out. Because the last thing I want to do is overcook it. Because then if I overcook it, I'm going to have to do some more for my wife. So I think this is about ready. And she said she was right. It sticks together someplace. We might have to do some other pasta. I don't know if this is going to work for us tonight. Okay. I don't know what Trader Joe's. Look at your pasta. I'm going to show you your pasta. I'm going to tell on you. Okay. Is it ready? It's ready. Okay. Let me stop worrying. That's it, man. It doesn't change anything. So what I want to do is I want to keep some of my pasta water. And I'm going to explain to you why. I took a third of a cup of pasta water. I'm sitting it to the side. If I need to thin out my sauce, I want to use the pasta water. Y'all feel me? Now you seeing. Now we cooking. I hate turning my back to you, but I have to do this real quick. And my glasses are steaming up. Can I see? Y'all gonna laugh at me because you're gonna be like, he turned to Stevie Wonder. Okay. Tori might have to wait. I'm gonna see what this looks like. But let's see. Take this over here. Take a little bit of the sauce, put it on here. Now, the secret is I don't want to stir this too much. The starch, yeah. You're right, Gino. I don't want to stir this too much because I don't want to make a mush. So I'm going to gently stir this in. And Tori, if you don't like it because it's Trader Joe's, your product don't look too good. It's not me. But we're trying to eat a little bit healthier. So what does that create? Okay. So I'm not tossing it a lot. I'm just tossing. I'm not stirring because I want the sauce to get over everything. Now, I want to break up the sauce just a tad bit. Add a little bit of the water. So I'm going to show you guys what this is. Gluten-free, yes. So this is what this is looking like. I'm going to plate this so you guys see what this looks like. Because I know you guys in the past like, hey, John, you never showed what it looks like plated. I'll make a small playlist like this. That's the paper that separates this. So we're going to do. Oh my God, this is orgasmic, y'all. You gotta get your hands into it. And we're gonna take this here. Now my wife's like, hey, my food's getting cold. You'll be all right, babe. You'll be all right. I'm gonna take this, I don't want to put too much on. I want a slight dusting. Drop off a little black pepper on that. Look at that. Look at that. Voila. Look at that. Look at that. A work of art. Now, it looks good to the eye. It smells good. Now, taster's choice. With fine wine. Oh my God. Delicious. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Until next week, do me a favor. Be kind to you and the other people you meet this week. Peace. Deuces. Oh my God, that's fabulous. I'm going to devour this.